We are not going to have much of a sunrise this morning. Well, at least not one that I'm going to put an enlargement of at the, where I put in right now and show you the bigger picture. It's just not worth it. But the only difference I notice is that the leaves are going, and every once in a while I can see cars going down the road that's on the other side of those trees there. Anyway, enough about the weather. Our rollback is only about 7 minutes long. We are not going to have a big long video like yesterday, at least I don't think we are. Now, I know, once again, when I start out, I don't know how the day is going to go. My day is starting a little bit later than the last couple, I guess you can see that. Anyway, what was I going to say here? Yeah, in the rollback, if you don't want to be bothered watching it, I'll tell you what happened. I got these little tiny pieces that you probably can't see here. And that's about all I did. Oh, yesterday afternoon I did go out. Well, let's just sort of roll back and you'll hear all about that. Now, unless I wanted to be known as the old man who lived in the house who did not give out any Halloween candy this Halloween, I better get out there and get the candy. Yeah, I've been putting it off. So I got some candy. And when you see what's in the bag, well, you're going to be proud of me. At least one of you is going to be proud of me when you see the color. Yeah, we'll be looking at that in a minute. But anyway, I do think I've got enough candy here. Well, candy and potato chips. It seems to be the most popular here in Winnipeg. Now, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I get a coffee visitor. But today is Tuesday. And my coffee visitor couldn't come yesterday. He had something important to do. So he asked if he could move it to today. So probably in about 15 minutes, he's going to be here. But that doesn't really matter, because I can go at this a little later. Today's episode, number 972, is actually uploaded and on YouTube already. That 36-minute episode, it uploaded in around an hour, which is pretty good. It's back to the way it was like a month ago. Not as fast as it was 10 days ago when it was just going super fast, but at least nothing scary like it was yesterday. Anyway, I will come back here to the model table later, probably this afternoon and evening, as far as I know. And this is I think that our model table green is more like the general tool green of my workshop downstairs. This is more like the shirt that the general tool people gave me as a gift for using so many of their tools. But anyway, now I can make myself green socks. Yeah, let's get back to this. We were going to try and get some photo etch, weren't we? Well, I think that's what we should be doing. Not, as Tennessee Jim says, sewing and surgeon with Ron. Well, this is serging thread, and this is sewing machine thread. Just it kind of matches. It's pretty close. It doesn't really matter. No one's going to see what I'm going to be making anyway. Okay, here they are, H36, and I did say I was going to try, so I'm going to give it a try. Now, I was noticing that this one right here, you'll be able to see it better when I put the macro lens on. I guess I must have caught it on something. I think it should be fairly easy to straighten out. But anyway, yeah, let's get our four number 36s here. Okay, we'll get our 36s in a second, but I'm just going to use the holder downer here and see if I can't straighten out our number 37. That looks pretty good. It's supposed to look like this one right here. Alright. Oh my goodness. Where did it go? Oh, I see it. I wasn't expecting that to happen. Okay, I guess I better think of a way to hold this down. Put something on it when I cut it. I thought it would stay stuck on the, on this plastic sheet that you can see right there. I hope you can see it. What? I can't use my finger because then I can't get my cutter in there. Even Mr. T's poking device is too big. Okay, maybe we'll get the tweezers here. Where's the tweezers? Okay, let's get this in a safe place. Now, would it be possible to just use the corner of a sanding stick? Trying to get lined up here. Nope, that's not going to work. I think this will work. I'll get my cutter positioned. Okay, I'll put this on here. Yeah. No, it may not have pinged off anyway. Could have been just a coincidence, but I don't want to take a chance. Because there is no extras. Now, we're going to do a lot of work here, and in all likelihood, this is going to be beyond my capability. Don't expect to hear it drop into the tin. So I'm dropping it onto a white paper towel. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and get the other four pieces of the other D sheet. And I'm pretty sure we're about as straight as we need to get here. Okay, now for perspective. Okay, now they want us to get photo etch D60. And this is the D60s, 1, 2, 3, 4. But I think we're going to leave that for the morning. Yeah, so we'll see you in the morning. Well, it's morning. Okay, this is the book that people keep reminding me to check to find out what something really looked like, and I don't know why I don't do it more. I should. Anyway, I'm just perusing through the photographs here to see if I can see what is it that this part that we're going to be getting here, D60, actually was. But I've already been through this once, and I did not see any close-up photos of the turret that showed this, at least not in this book. Now, I haven't checked Stefan Drabinski's CGI drawing in the computer yet. We'll do that, and if I come across anything, then I'll... Yeah, that's the end of the photographs. So there was nothing here in this book anyway. What? Oh, this shirt. Well, that's the shirt that I was talking about earlier that General Tools gave me. And it's just sort of a coincidence. It's almost the same cloth. It even feels the same as what I bought there yesterday. I was going to try and kid you and make you think I sewed this up last night after... Anyway. I guess it's too late to do that now, isn't it? I already told you. Now I just want to interrupt here. In the description of today's episode is a link to the video I made 6.5 years ago when I got this shirt. Let's go check the computer and see if we can find something that's going to show what these little D60s actually were. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. Every time I go through Stefan Trembinski's CGI drawing here, I am so impressed with all the work he must have gone to draw this out the way he did. Yeah, anyway, all I could find is that these seem to be some sort of a cover, to cover the optics so that they weren't open to the sea, the optics to the rangefinder. That's what this thing is that's sticking out here on top of the turrets. It's just a big rangefinder. Now, about this nice green shirt that I'm wearing right now. It's really nice, but there's a couple of things that I don't like about it. And first of all, it's the material is a little bit, it's not cotton enough, it's too synthetic, and in other words, it's sweaty. But I think probably the main reason is the thing that I don't like about it is that it does not have pockets, and I like to put something in my pocket, usually my glasses. So I really miss that. That one didn't pop. Now I know now that I've got that green cloth, I could sew a pocket on, but it's not going to be a perfect match, and I wouldn't do a very nice job, and it would spoil the shirt, so I'm not going to do it. And it is really, really nice. I don't want to be getting, CA glue and stuff like that on it. That's one of the reasons why I didn't wear it down in the workshop, too. I think in my video from 6.5 years ago, my goodness, 6.5 years ago. Anyway, I think I alluded to that. Anyway, let's just get these little pieces into a tin here. Okay, now we need ladders D39. That's this one right here. And we need 4 of them. Clearly the instructions tell us we need 4, but each one of these frets only has 139. I've looked all over the fret. I can't find another number 39. Usually when you have 2 of something, they're sort of side by side or one on top of the other. But there's only 139 here. Did anybody else experience this? Or does anybody else know the solution? Or is it a case of, Trumpeter screwed up here a little bit? I know I'm saying things like Trumpeter screws up and stuff like that, and then later on I find out I just wasn't reading the instructions right or something like that. But in this case, I really do think that they've made a mistake. Okay, let's spin this around and get the other 2. Okay, I'm just going to get the other one off the other fret the same way. Okay, once again I have wet my whistle. And the reason that I want to put this stuff back is because, okay, first of all, let me tell you a story. When I was younger, we were raised very, very superstitious. In other words, what would happen is you'd get sick and you would pray for healing. Well, you'd get better. Well, that was an answer to prayer, don't you know? You know, like people never got better before. Anyway, yesterday in the comments, I get a comment from somebody and he says, yours is the only model show that I know of that the person doesn't use a proper cutting mat. Well, what he didn't know was that about, I'm guessing 48 hours earlier, I'd ordered one from Amazon. Well, it came about an hour ago. Now I didn't get it for the model ship. I got it to cut cloth on. Anyway, I've got it here. It's pretty big, and it's also pretty heavy. But you know, lately to me, everything is heavy. Anyway, this is it. So just for that viewer, if you're watching, I really did order one. And it was just a coincidence. Don't let the spooky music start playing in your mind. It was just a coincidence. Now, yesterday, I made a bit of a mistake. And that was when we were talking about step 72, where it says, and I said something to the effect of that they want us to remove part of this. Well, one of the viewers drew it to my attention the fact that it's not this part that you remove the plastic from to make. In other words, this piece doesn't want to fit properly. Remember? It just okay. So, and I did catch myself a little later. I did see it. But the idea is that you're supposed to cut this corner off to make it fit in here. I just wanted to mention that, just in case somebody was following along doing this build and they thought that they had to remove right here. It's not here. It's right here that you remove. Okay. So, yeah, got that straightened around. But you know, I'm going to be getting a coffee visitor here not very shortly, actually. And I'm going to call it quits for today. Maybe I'll come at it again later this afternoon or this evening. We'll see how it goes. But thanks for watching, everybody. And all being well, we'll see you tomorrow.